World 3. Last time I logged in 6th of April 2014. Welcome to my beta world that I had to load in on a normal 1.8.9 instead of the beta. Because for some reason most of the blocks were gone when I loaded it in beta. But this is my base. And I want to show you around the world. I've been watching these series or these videos from people showing their beta worlds. And so recently I got inspired to start a beta world with a friend again. And from making that beta world I had to open my old hard drive, my external hard drive, and I found this world in it, which was my very first world, the very first I ever made. And I'm curious to see what we've got here. So I remember that I built this church thing out of smooth stone, so I had to bake all of this. There's still some skeletons out there. The doors are a bit glitched because, yeah, it's the wrong version. Here's some holy water at the sides. And then we've got a cross. And I think that up there is supposed to be a ship. Because in these churches, there are usually ships hanging from the roof. So I think that is supposed to be a ship. I got inspired by some churches when we went on holidays. So I had to come and check. And make my own church when I went back home after the holidays. I'll bring this diamond axe with me because I have nothing to defend myself with. We'll see where this leads us. We started in 2011. That's when we sort of played online, but this world was even from before that. When I first started it, it was my very, very first world. I see some stairs. I think this is just a dirt wall by the looks of it. Then we can go up here. It's funny that I've made all these holes and then put a torch in there instead of just sticking it on the wall. Let's have a look. See if we can find some food actually. And there, I think, is a viewing platform. Yep. Yeah. This is the viewing platform. So we started out there, and when we went to the church, and now we're here. I didn't really explore much back in the day. Actually, I don't remember leaving this entire area, except for going underground. I see there's another cross there. Looks like a big old bridge. But does it lead anywhere? Ooh. Okay, I must have dug. This must have been my sand pit for the glass. And I made a bridge. Oh, and it might actually be a moat as well. Might have been planning something here. Don't know. I used to dig a lot of moats and add lava to them. Because I had no idea how mobs worked. And I had to keep them out somehow. I'm just gonna fast forward now. And this is not a very interesting area. Just where it spawned. I see this is rather interesting actually. This tree has all sorts of leaves. I didn't build that myself. That's spruce, oak. What's this, jungle? That is interesting. Okay. Right. So you see the rail from the church. I added that later, but before that, this was my very first base. You can see it's all around has been broken by creepers, probably. Okay, it's been broken by creepers, probably, and yeah, this area over there with some extra moats, I think, and then the lava moat, of course. So that was my very first base. But I got a bit creeped out when the first mobs spawned. And I made this entrance. I remember very well that this door I didn't know doors existed in the beginning, so I didn't have a door here, so it was open. I wanted to flee from zombies, so I wanted to have a corner around, and then up, and then they couldn't see me, and then I would be able to go back up in my base without being followed. And yeah, that was the deal with this base. I'm gonna check this cactus farm first. Also lava around it so that creatures would not go in when I was, I don't know, building it maybe, or... And a glass bridge. Okay, that's nice. So the glass bridge, so that I could collect... There's not even a chest. Oh yeah, because hoppers didn't exist. I would just have to stand there and wait for one of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one of these 15 cacti to not drop the cactus block on top of itself and go here. Yeah, very primitive, but I like that. I really don't like the way there are so many automatic farms. It takes away all the joy of playing. Like if you needed cactus, it was hard to get, unless you would take it manually. This is also a pit. I was experimenting with traps here, I think. This is my cactus wall. I still employ that. On my new beta world, I made another cactus wall. It's super, super effective. And then I made this. I can see what it is. If a zombie would follow me down here, I could quickly, when it went over the thing, I could activate the thing and push it off. That's not a bad idea. I see there's some fences with nothing else there. This must have been my other perimeter, so I haven't really been to those places. You can also see there's still flowers there. I used to collect all the flowers and put them in one place, or put them in my storage. Yeah, it's all sorts of traps. What's this? Okay, so this is the access so that the mobs wouldn't be able to access here. I hope there's a bed in here. Hello? No, just... Oh, yep, a bed. Nice. So even... It looks as if it's part of my base, but this was actually an outpost with all these traps and ways that the mobs wouldn't be able to reach me. I would never build that right now. Like, I don't know why I use those blocks either. It's funny. It's funny to see how Minecraft was played like totally differently back in the day. Absolutely differently. I would want to make everything beautiful now and make this hallway taller than just 2 blocks high. And make actual bridges. Also, I didn't know how water worked. So I just put it like that, and then there's water everywhere. Of course, now I would make sure that it's all even. But I didn't know that back then. And some cactus trap experiments. These I was super proud of. Glowstone lanterns. A fence with a bit of glowstone on it. I was very proud of that. Beware, TNT hole. There'll be a dungeon here. You needed imagination back in the day. You needed imagination in order to play this game. Look at that. Yes. There's little rooms everywhere. And it wasn't about the way it looked, apparently. Well, I guess it was a little bit, but it was more about how you experience everything. Like a TNT hole, that was fine. That was something... Actually, a TNT hole must have been something interesting, like putting it there. Different than other things, something that you came up with yourself. Ah, make a TNT hole all the way down to bedrock. Must have saved up all my gunpowder from creepers, and then once I had a TNT I would add it. See where it would lead me. Right, so we'll go a bit onwards. I think it would be a good idea to go there actually. Apparently I used mine carts. I think that was also one of my latest addition, to make a mine rail all the way through my village, or, well, my base. This is a dragon's face. I remember that. Look at these pillars. It's like almost ritualistic. Dragon cave. Minecart to lava. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I would need a minecart first to get down there. And this is my creeper statue. And you know what the proud thing is? That mossy cobble you could only get from spawners. So I was saving up all this mossy cobble. This is a huge flex for me back in the day. This is like, yeah, creeper, what you gonna do? Make this ugly statue of you with super rare blocks, or at least it felt like it were rare blocks. I think creepers might have blown out this bit. Actually, that's why it's all covered up with cobble. So yeah, there's definitely some creeper holes. Another tree that didn't cut down entirely. These do have the normal blocks, so I guess that was newly generated terrain or something. Might have been one of the updates. Yeah, so there are the flowers from the surroundings are on top of the first base. Food? What about here? Alright, so this must have been... Yes. I'm just gonna steal from my past self. 12 diamonds, let's go. Might be able to survive a bit better if I make something out of that. To think like, oh, well, then I put some redstone around. That's nice decoration. That's just not what people do nowadays anymore. And also just leaving the chest like this because you couldn't put anything on slabs. Ah, some iron. Okay. So I will make... what shall I make with 12? There we go. Now I'm safe. Hell yeah. Can't see, but I'm safe. I remember I was quite proud of the church once I made it. And I remember this very well. Very well. Wow. This is where I had my boats. But I didn't know how water worked. So of course all these boats would probably break as they would be sucked into the current. But this is from where I would sail around this huge lake. Now it's just a memory. This was the dark forest. Ah, I had another portal here. And then there is a road, yes, here. Also something I must have been building and didn't finish. Needed a lot of wood for that. Ah, look there. I don't have to kill you guys anymore, I got bread. Oh, did you see that? Wow, I did like my pistons. Oh, blew away the door. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay, so another sort of, just an idea, not really a base or anything, it's just an idea. To have redstone so that water would fall and make it impassable. Or at least hard to notice. I see something over there as well now. Getting a bit excited. Discovering all these old things I did. And a minecart rail just on dirt. Just dirt, like, yeah, just no thought. Yeah, that used to be a tree, now it's just a top. Just the only thought was to just put the minecart there and not, and have glass. That would be nice to add glass. Might have once functioned, not anymore. Oh, what is this? Why? Why did I make it like this? I mean, it's nice. It's just something that I would definitely not come up with right now. Like, just have a room with glass and jungle saplings. Okay, so the jungle update must have been... Nothing really has a function. And nothing is quite finished. Like, I think I wanted to grow them inside in a certain way, but that doesn't work like that, man. I like this. I like it. I don't know why I built it, but it's nice. It's something. Oh, it's getting dark again. That's definitely newly generated terrain in the wrong version. So that doesn't overlap anymore. I must have built that and then thought like, okay, well, it's not as fun as it used to be. Bye. And I quit. Yep, spooky. Maybe during Halloween. Okay. Oh, it's just a gate. No! Hello? Hello. Oh. Whoop. Don't. Come on, man. Just visiting my old house. Don't ruin this. Yes, good. Okay. So I made a little terrace farm. Really tiny, but it's good. It's good. It's nice. What else have we got here? A bed. That's what I want to hear. A brick house. Well, I guess I didn't have that yet on the server, so. With a red roof. Classic. Very classic. There's that thing that I still want to visit, but that will be the last thing. Let's go there quickly. While we walk there, I can tell you about the next video that I intend to upload. I had a look at my quest worlds yesterday. Totally forgot that I had them, but I made entire worlds to let people do quests, and those people were my neighbors. The boys, my neighbors. And I used to organize quests for them to do. I don't know if they actually did it. I think they did a few. But that's gonna be my next video to show you these old quests. I kind of like this landscape. Not gonna lie. All those different biomes and them being so big right now, it's not as much fun as it used to be. I'm getting old. Okay. Ah, okay, so this is where the... Never mind. We will explore that later. Let's first go in here. Into this giant sand tower. If I would remove one block, it would all fall apart. Okay. Ah, okay, so this is the harbor, I guess, to have your ship a bit safe. The bed, that's nice to have, and dirt stairs. I guess that's fine. A little view from halfway, or a bit more than halfway. And then, whatever the frick this is. Okay, I know what this is. I need a minecart. Oh, there's a minecart here. Oh man, thank myself. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a roller coaster ride. Hell yeah. Welcome to my world. It's a nice way to finish. Thank you for watching. And maybe we'll see you at the quest video back home. Ciao. Oh, now that we have a minecart, we can actually go down to the lava in this dragon cave thing. No way to go back up except walking. Oops. Okay. Alright, alright. It is a dragon cave. Whoa! What was that? Damn, deep. I see, I see. And here's the lava. Quite a lot of it, yeah. Okay, this is a dragon cave, okay, okay. I understand my past self. And now that we have this minecart, there's one last thing that we have to visit. And maybe we'll just... Excuse me, that's a bit heresy. Right, the back. And it breaks into pieces, of course. The back, let's have a look. Where will this lead us? Nee! Oh, okay, that was... Alright. Exactly enough power drill to get up. Wow, I I must have tried it several times. It's such a hassle. Okay. To the other end of the ocean. Oh, right. To the signifier. Okay, so this goes all the way underneath the lake. Wow. Well, that's the end. I want to thank you all. Let's get my face. Want to thank you all, and I'll see you at the quest video. Don't know what it's gonna be like, but I'm just gonna upload that video and then that's it. Because nobody's gonna watch it except for me in the future. I can look back on this world without having to have the file ready, which I might lose at some point. So ciao.